Hi guys, welcome back to Fklef TV. This is your entertainment plug. Now, I know most of you guys have seen this Fido trending video of him kneeling down to beg a Kenyan artist at a show in Kenya. Now, this was all truly transpired. What happened at the Kenyan show was that Fido had a performance in Ghana on April 20th, and his flight was at 4 a.m. His performance in Kenya was scheduled for 1 a.m., after which he was supposed to leave for the airport by 3 a.m. However, the Kenyan promoter who brought Fido claimed that people didn't show up to the event. At 3 a.m., he called the promoter to send a car to pick up Fido for the show, but he didn't respond and time was running out. Fido had to order a ride himself to go to the venue and see whether people were actually there. When he arrived, he saw a crowd and were confused. Why had the promoter lied? Just because he didn't want to disappoint his Kenyan fans, Fido still went on stage to explain that the promoter had lied about no one being present. While there, he saw a Kenyan artist performing and tried to let him know that he didn't want to miss his flight. So he asked if he could briefly address the fans to explain why he was late. That's why he knelt down and begged the artist to allow him to speak quickly, so he could head to the airport as it was already 4 a.m. But despite his efforts, Fido missed his flight to Ghana and couldn't perform there. Now he has to pay damages because of what the Kenyan promoter did. Honestly, my take is, if you're going to be discriminating about this Kenyan is not Kenyan, is African, is Yoruba, is this, is that, then you guys shouldn't have called him in the first place, because this whole scenario, this is BS, big time. And if you're being honest, it's nice of Fido to actually want to come up to address his fans, explain that it wasn't his fault and he's not being over pompous by saying to not show up on time for his show. He tried to explain to his fans. That's courtesy. I'm sorry, this was what happened, but yet it was still not given time. But anyways, that's all we have for you for now, guys. Don't forget to like, share, drop a comment, subscribe, and come back for more. This is Fklef TV. You're living with God's joy and peace. Bye.